Hey, welcome to the Small Business Made Simple podcast, brought to you by socialmediaandmarketing.com.au. Being in business is never easy, but it can be simple, or at least simpler. Join me, your host Jen Donovan, every week where we focus on marketing, social media, and working towards simplifying your business. You with me? Let's do this.
Dream it big, 'cause someone out there listening. Everyone's got a voice to give, and it's time I heard you whistling, 'cause there's no point at all, in dreaming small.
Hey there, and welcome to episode 19 of the Small Business Made Simple podcast. You know, one of the worst things there is about having a show that you do every week is that it's week 19 of 2019. And I know this, and I've been able to keep up with exactly what week it is in 2019 because of this podcast. And seriously, it's flying, Brian. If anyone has any tips on how to slow down time, please share them with me. I would love you to. But let's move on from the fact that my year is flying. Last week we spoke about what marketing is, and if you missed it, head back to episode 18 and have a bit of a listen in. But this week I thought we might see if you think like a marketer, because if we know that marketing is everything and understand that we are actually in the business of marketing, hint, yes you are, then how do you approach this in your business? You know, do you actually think like a marketer? So that's what we're chatting about today, and I've got a little test to put you through. But before that, let's do our discovery of the week. This week's discovery is a little bit vain. I'll admit that straight up. But if you're not a fan or a big fan of video, or yourself in video, I should say, then this just might help. You see, I have a ton of video I need to do. For instance, my goal is to put all these little discoveries into videos and put them on my YouTube channel, which I've just started. Heads up about that. But part of it is me making time, but the other part of it is me saying, not today. Today I can't be bothered doing my makeup and stepping in front of a camera. And I get they are total excuses, and that is not something that I don't know. So trust me, I know I'm making up these terrible excuses, but maybe you're a little bit like me. So I found this app, and it has filters on it for video. It's called Snow, and you'll find it in your app store. Like I said, it is vain, but it does put a filter over your face to make you look like you have makeup on, and therefore I can't use this weak, horrible excuse anymore that I just don't have time to put my makeup on in order to do my videos. I seriously just need to do the videos. Of course, there's loads of filters, and it can do photos as well as putting music over your videos, and probably 1,000 other things that I haven't actually experimented with before. But for me, it's just about making my life simpler, which is the aim of this podcast, because it's taking away my excuse not to do video. Plus, I'm really having fun experimenting with all the things it can do. So I hope you do too. So go maybe and download the app Snow. Of course, just a little disclaimer, my discoveries are just that. I am in no way affiliated with any of them, and I promise to tell you if I ever am. I just love them. I love the response I get from you guys, and I love that they're making our lives a little bit simpler, or in this case, taking away some really dumb excuses. If you have a little discovery or something that you use in your business that makes your business life a little bit simpler, I would really love to share that with my audience. So please get in touch. All right, so into this week's episode. Do you think like a marketer? There's a really clear distinction between a business owner who has a marketing mindset and a business owner that doesn't. So let's take a little bit of a test and see where you sit. So if you can grab a piece of paper, do that to maybe scribble some answers down, or if you're on your phone, go to your notes and write down the answers there. Or if you're in the bath or out and about, maybe just try and remember your choices. Basically, there's 5 questions, and you'll either be person A or person B. So question 1, are you person A? You see your key role in your business as being the doer, Outsourcing scares the heck out of you, and you're the person who will often say, give it to me, I can do it quicker, better, faster, whatever that looks like. Or are you person B? You know your money-making activities inside your business and you give them the core of your time. You will happily outsource lower level tasks to others. So are you person A or person B? Question 2. The sale is the sale that's right in front of you, and it's all about getting dollars in the door with little thought given to future sales opportunities with your prospects or the people you are selling to today. Or are you person B? You concentrate more on creating a lifetime customer than a single sale. You want clients who can turn into raving fans rather than just chasing another quick sale to make ends meet. Are you person A or person B? Question 3. Person A. Everyone is your customer or your client, and you will try and tell everyone about everything that you do in the belief that telling the maximum amount of people will help you increase your chances of making your next sale of something. Or are you person B? You know who your ideal client is, you know who your who is, and you target them. Your message is targeted at those people. Question 4, are you person A or person B? If you look at my marketing, my captions, my brochures, your marketing messages, they are I and me focused, as in you have lots of I's on there and lots of me's in there. You are telling people who you are, what you do, how well you can do it, and how long you've been doing it for. Or are you person B? Your marketing messages are customer centric. You are focusing on them and the problems that you can solve for them. Are you person A or person B? Question 5, last one. You are consistently telling prospects why they should buy from you and showcasing your products and services. Or person B, you recognize the value in investing your time in creating content to nurture your prospects until they are ready to buy, and you are always giving value before you ask for any sale. You are seriously a quality over quantity person. All right. So how did you go? Did you get a mixture of A's and B's, or were you all A or all B? If you naturally chose option B, then you are thinking like a marketer. If, however, you recognize that you are practicing some of the things in option A, some strategies in option A, then you may need to reconsider your approach. Until you begin to think like a marketer, progress in your business is likely to be slow and the number of clients you'll create will be low, no matter how good your product or service is. This was a little quiz I did many years ago. I've adapted it a little bit for you guys here, but it was one of those learning turning points for me when I started out in business. So I wanted to share it with you here today. I want you to think more like a marketer and make marketing a priority in your business, which just means you need to change your mindset just a wee little bit and do some tinkering on how you think about your business and how you think about marketing and how you can think about becoming a better marketer yourself. So here's some tips on how to become a better marketer. Start thinking about what you do in your business to make money, what you're good at, what you're fabulous at, and do more of that. Then think about how you can outsource some of the other tasks to staff if you have some, or maybe you will hire a virtual assistant, a PA, a personal assistant, or a VA, a virtual assistant. If you don't have either of them, then perhaps maybe it's time to start exploring those options. You know, the old saying, do what you do best and outsource the rest. The second thing you can do to become a better marketer is start thinking and implementing strategies into your business that will make your current customers or clients into clients and customers that will come back again and again and turn them into raving fans. Is a loyalty program appropriate for your business? You know, what do you need? What nurture strategies do you need to keep top of mind until they are ready to buy again? Have a little think about that. Have a think about how you can make the customers you already have into raving fans. The third thing you can do to become a better marketer is sit down and work on your ideal client avatar. Remembering most businesses will have maybe 1 or 2, possibly 3 different ideal clients and customers. Do you know who your who is? Do you know them really, really well? Do you know what keeps them up at night? What problems you solve for them? The more you know about this person, the better your marketing will become. The fourth thing you can do to become a better marketer is go through your current marketing online and offline and count the amount of times you've written the word I or the word me in them. If there's too many of those, then you aren't talking to your prospect, you're simply talking at them. You need to change this. You need to have customer-centric messages. And lastly, in your marketing, your captions, your social media posts, your website, your print marketing that you do, and all of that, wherever you have copy, will I find value, or will I only hear and see you asking for the sale? Ask. We live in a world today, and I know I'm not telling you something you don't know, but we live in a world today where we have to give before we can ask for any sort of a sale. We need to develop that know, like, and trust factor with our prospects before we can ever ask for the sale. So, my friends, I hope that that's given you a little bit of an insight on whether or not you're thinking like a marketer inside your business, and some little tips and tricks on maybe how you can start thinking like a marketer, making your marketing a little bit more customer centric. I'd love to continue this conversation in the Facebook group, Like-Minded Business Owners. If you aren't a member, please head over there. I'd love to hear your thoughts on whether or not you think you are a marketer with a marketer's mindset. But that's it for episode 19 of the Small Business Made Simple podcast. I'll be back next Thursday with some more marketing know-how and another great discovery. If you're liking this podcast, please head over and leave a rating and a review wherever you're listening. Those things are like gold to podcasters like me. I will be eternally grateful, and it will also help other people find this podcast and enjoy the free training, the tips and the tricks as well. Maybe give it a shout out on your social, take a photo of it if you're listening to this and put it in your stories and tag me in it at Small Business Made Simple. I would love to see those. Feel free to send me a DM on Instagram with any comments or questions you might have, or of course, any fabulous discoveries you'd like to share. DMs seriously make my day, guys. But anyway, I'll catch you next week. And as my opening song says, there's no point in dreaming small.
If you feel lonely, say it loud. There's no time like the present. Tell it like you feel it, say it proud. Be true.